There are relatively few truly excellent potential graduate students in the country, and the competition for these graduate students is intense.
Our competition for recruiting are the very best schools in the nation. We're talking about Harvard, Stanford, Princeton, and so on.
Our students very often have offers from one or all of those schools.
For me, the ARCS Fellowship was the sort of deciding factor. It was the tipping point.
It was the real decision maker for me as far as deciding to come to Washington State University.
The ARCS recognition was, to me, considered an honor.
The ARCS Fellowship, to me, is being able to send my daughter to a great school.
The ARCS Fellowship gave me both the incentive to come here as well as the freedom once I got here to explore whatever research direction I wanted to go.
When I hear about the work that our ARCS Fellows are doing and how excited they are in making a new discovery, it really brings me back to when I was a young scientist and was for the first time making a discovery.
There's really nothing like having one of those aha moments in research.
I sort of have an aha moment every day.
Right now you know something that no one else has ever known before. That's really a fun moment.
You know, you feel ecstatic and you just want to go find your colleagues and share with what you found.
When I see someone have one of those great aha moments, I remember how hard they worked to get to that point.
I take vicarious joy in seeing young scholars have breakthroughs in their research that changes the direction of science.
It's really exciting to be a professor working with these kinds of students. That's why most of us choose academia, to work with the very smartest young people.
These are people that really feel they can change the world through scientific discovery.
What I really like about my research is the ability to extract meaning from all this data and really seeing which components are moving and evolving in space and time.
The human impact of my research is it may allow farmers in the area to have higher yields with reduced inputs of pesticides.
Use the knowledge that I've gained here to apply to helping us grow more food.
There are people who don't have the capacity to fight for themselves and their right for health care, and we can do that as academics.
My current research focuses on the rehabilitative aspects of brain-computer interfaces to help with stroke patients or spinal cord injury patients.
My research is focused on developing a therapeutic for celiac disease. My dream is that this therapeutic will be available for people with celiac disease to take.
When I started my PhD project, there were essentially no known genetic causes for schizophrenia. And by the end of my PhD research, we really began to unravel the causes of, for a lot of people, schizophrenia.
The ARCS Fellows we have in the Paul G. Allen School for Global Animal Health focus their research on how to prevent or control infectious diseases.
So my research focuses on relapsing fever, which is a disease that affects people worldwide, but most significantly people in Africa.
We're doing stuff that hasn't been done before.
I want everybody to know that ARCS isn't just about giving students money, but it's also about providing a network.
One of the things that's been fascinating for me to watch over the years with the ARCS Fellows is the relationships they develop with the donors and lifelong friendships.
It's also just nice to know that we have a group of people who support us, not just our program, but really a whole foundation of people.
And that's been a great motivator to keep going with my research, knowing that people outside my lab, my building, my department really do care about what I'm working on.
You know, these ARCS scholars that come to the university, these will be the future leaders in how society tackles our largest scientific and technological issues that face us all. These are the people that are our future.